and welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge, the hardest working man in comics.
And I am Ryan Seymore, once again, the comicless man in comics. Two times in 3 weeks, Diamond Comics has not shipped. Like, I feel like I should post, like, here's a link to our tracking number.
Right? It's like
this isn't.
What's up? Like, is it us? Is that what it is?
Have I done something? Have I peed in the Wheaties of someone at Diamond?
If we did, we apologize?
Yeah.
Question mark?
I defended Diamond.
You did. You really did.
I really did.
Literally, there's a link traction showcase of your support of Diamond, and
they were like, yeah, you remember Hostel? The end of it? Here we go.
That's violent. Okay.
I just bought books.
It's just right. Like, that's the thing. Like, this was supposed to be a big week.
Yeah, because Batman 92.
Yeah.
Which would have been the first full appearance of Punchline.
Right.
Joker 80th anniversary with her origin, but then also all the other goodness. Batman's Grave.
Yeah. I was so looking forward to that.
Yeah. Excellence from Image.
Yep.
Die from Image. Just a ton of stuff. It was a great week. Normally we would have had difficulty
we really would have.
6 books.
We really would have. I don't know if I actually have 6 books. I might have 5. Maybe 5. Because of this lack?
Yeah. So once again, shout out to Boom Studios and to AfterShock Comics for hooking us up with
100%
PDF files, because
otherwise we'd be real salty.
Yeah,
real salty.
I'd be like reviewing,
picking up
like
back issues.
Yeah.
Oh, in X-Men 297 from '88. This is what happened.
Foreshadowing.
That happens. That happens. Okay, so since we've got 2 publishers that we're dealing with, where do you want to start?
That's a toughie, because there were a couple standouts from each of them.
Yes.
For me, like ones that really kind of jumped out at me. But did you read Faithless?
I did not.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. Listen, after the Birds of Prey one, I was a little hesitant to open up some Azzarello. Tell me it restores the faith.
It does. It did for me. It's a very much adult story.
Okay,
so
right.
Not safe for kids.
Right.
Don't be reading it on your tablet at work either, because... Yeah. So it's Brian Azzarello, and like you said, like Birds of Prey last week was very like phoned in.
Yep.
Like something that he would have typed up while watching the movie, like half watching the movie on demand. But this is a really nuanced story.
Okay.
It's a supernatural, Faithless II.
Right. So it's a sequel.
Yeah. Brian Azzarello, Maria Lovett on the art team. It is the sequel, like to the first Faithless, which is a supernatural, erotic thriller. And like it sounds weird, but it really
so
works.
Good.
Yeah, so the first one, there was definitely some horror action going in it.
Okay.
A woman who was involved with some people that may or may not have been earthly in nature.
Oh.
And she might not be aware of it.
That's spooky.
And she's an artist, and in this follow-up miniseries, it starts where she's having difficulty trying to figure out what her next piece of art's going to be. And her muse, her girlfriend, is not in town anymore. And so it's her trying to figure out her place in this. And once again, Azzarello comes out of nowhere with like some creepy stuff. And
where was this last week?
Yeah.
Where?
Like actual compassion between her and her girlfriend. And and the way the characters play off of each other. There's like an interview where people are talking about her as the next big thing in art. And it's just the way she handles it is brilliant and marketed perfectly. This is the Azzarello I was wanting to see. This was the 100 Bullets Azzarello.
Right.
This is the Azzarello that readers come for. So if you're looking for something that's definitely not for kids, got some supernatural action to it, the erotic there's very much the erotic stuff in it.
The art is amazing too.
Yeah, it's just Maria just absolutely kills it on the art.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. So definitely pick it up.
This is a little kinky there.
Very, like I said.
All right.
Unless you have a very private cubicle at work.
Might not want to just peruse in the workspace. But definitely read this, because this is a gorgeous story.
Yeah, it's beautiful, beautifully illustrated, beautifully written.
Right. Okay. All right.
Maybe he used up all of his good writing
His
skills.
Azzarello-ness here?
Yeah.
That's what it... Okay. I mean, if that's the case, then say no to the other job. Like, please, because don't
Yeah.
phone it in. Don't phone it in. Did you rock with the Go-Go Power Rangers?
I did.
Ho. Yeah. Boom Studios. We've got, is it Parrot or Perot? Did we ever decide that?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's the two T's.
It
that
is.
get me.
That's what, yeah, I'm like, I feel like it changes the sound, but I
Yeah.
really don't know. So we will say it's Ryan.
Ryan is a good name. It's a good name.
And Cinna Grace as the writers, and Francesco Mortarino did the artwork. And
Amazingly.
listen, this was fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so when it says the end, what is actually ending? Like Power Rangers? Like that's the series that's
I
ending?
don't know. I've got to do an order pack here coming up in about a week or two. So I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah.
Because it is an ending,
Right?
but
But we know that there's more.
there's more, and the characters that I don't introduce. I don't know if that's the right word, but
Right?
there's so much more story.
We
you can
know
tell with
that. We absolutely know that. This is a transitional point in the team where, if you guys remember way back in the yesteryears of awesomeness, when 3 of the original Rangers left and 3 new Rangers were coming in. So Trini, Zach, and what was the other dude? He was some color that didn't matter to me. They what? No, definitely not green. Trying to get fired. All right. Flipping tables. Everybody knows Green Ranger's best. However, like at this point, Tommy is not the Green Ranger, so I really can't. I can't really make that argument right now. But this is when Adam, Rocky, and Aisha come in. So like this is like right when things started to get primed for me. Like I was about this life. I'm not gonna lie. However, the showcase of what happens to Jason, I'll say it, Zach and Trini, that's kind of dope. Like, what we're told is one thing, what they're actually doing is something else. That's
cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. So, I'm enjoying this. I don't know what it is about the Power Rangers. I have this like strange relationship with them because I'm such a Voltron guy, and so I'm like, man, I'm not supposed to like the Power Rangers. I'm supposed to be, hardcore with the Voltron. But I really like this.
Yeah.
I really like it. It's fun.
Boom is absolutely killing it with Power Rangers, and it's one that they came onto the scene a little bit too late for me. Like I was already at a certain age and never really latched onto it. And then it's only through the Boom Studios comics that they've added this layer to it.
Yeah.
That like Shattered Grid.
Oh my
God. That's like Ultimate Power Rangers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, they're in.
Without having to cuss at you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And adding the new Rangers in for this one.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
This is super cool. Super duper cool. I like the storytelling. It's a little rushed if it is the end, but it hits the points. Like it gets you where it needs to go. So like while it's rushed by way of saying that you can tell that they had to kind of jump, it's still told really, really well.
Yeah.
The characterizations is strong. The drama between characters, perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect. Yeah, this is fun, man. This is good stuff.
Yeah, it can't be the end. Like it's just
it's got to be something else that opens up and Do you want to do one more for Boom?
May as well because that was also
that's the one. That is the one. Something is Killing the Children, issue 7. James Tynion IV. Arthur I never do it right.
Del Ledger.
Thank you. And Miguel Muerto on the colors. Listen, this book is one of the best books in the business.
Yeah.
Like, it's so fast with its ease of motion. Like, you don't struggle. You don't have to really reread anything.
Yeah.
You get it in that first hit. Boom, you got it. Keep moving. It's great storytelling, crisp, solid. The art choices, though.
Yeah. The framing.
Yeah.
It's like a high-end movie director. The way Werther is putting things, especially the conversation that there are more kids die.
Right.
Go figure.
What?
And in one scene where the police are trying to they've got the bodies and they're trying to figure out what to do. There's a conversation going on, and the different camera angles.
So perfect.
Just really just captures everything, and it adds attention to it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. I would say, like, if you are getting into comic book art specifically, you need to check out this series as a masterclass on composition and how to make dynamic imagery of quote-unquote boring moments.
Yeah.
Because like you said, these are conversations, and those are supposed to be the least dynamic things possible.
It's like two dudes talking. Meh.
But you're in here. Like, graphically, it's wonderful. In the first conversation with the son and the mom.
Yeah, that's another one where it could be considered boring. But the way it's drawn
is so on point. Like, there's a rhythm. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Tinian he's a low-key master at the characters evolving through dialogue, even sparse dialogue, because you still get a sense of who everyone is.
It's almost Tarantino-ish in nature, the way these conversations happen.
Really good call.
And the way we now know more about this particular monster, not because we know there's a whole bunch of different kinds, but the kind that Erica is hunting in this, amazing. Because I almost
be careful. Shout out to Aaron, this newcomer of sorts to the scene. The golden eyes is hot. Like, I feel man crush feelings about this character because of those eyes. Like, that's 100% how I feel.
Are they contacts? Like,
I don't even care. Okay, hot. I'm saying it. But I mean, that also goes into it. Like, there's a bit of it that's so tonally muted and cool that the color of the eyes stand out, and it becomes just as much a part of the story as everything.
Because they're in this dark wooded area, and it's almost like they're not glowing, but it's like a cat or a predator's eyes that you can kind of see the reflection. So cool. Like, is he?
I don't even know. Is he on her side? Is he not on her side?
Frenemies?
Who could tell?
Relative power levels?
Yeah.
There's like hints at her past in this. I'm like,
see, that's what I'm saying. Like, the characterization where you go, forward and backwards with just dialogue.
Yeah.
And you're still on the hook. You're just like, well, tell me more. Tell me more. I need to know.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
You hit the last page and you're just like, why no issue 8?
Yeah. Where it is. I need it right here. Bring it to me now. Yeah. Good read. Super good read.
AfterShock dropping 3 bombs this week. Like, these are great reads.
Yeah.
Question, where to begin? Like, do we just go alphabetical?
That's the easiest way. I would say just make it easier on yourself. Do that. So we start with Artemis. Okay. When it comes to female-centric protagonists and the seeming duality where in a series like this where we're not exactly sure who is the protagonist that we're supposed to be following per se, this is really freaking good.
Yes.
Shout out to Stephanie Phillips, writer and creator, Megan Hetrick and Francesca Fantini as the artists. Like, this is so well woven where you've got history, you've got totally new characters, but you have a sense of carryover, like, very easily. This is just issue 2. But I got a solid feel for where everybody kind of is, but there's still the sense of the mystery looming, which is awesome.
Put yourself in the shoes of who I think the protagonist is, because we get a little bit of a backstory. World War II, you're afraid of Nazis, but you got this mission you got to carry out, and then all of a sudden, somebody shows up with technology that you've never seen before.
Right.
It's almost magical looking, and now what do you do? Like you have to escape, and there's the flashback that we find out a little bit more about her history, which is really, really important.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so good. And the time travel can go wrong very easily.
Yes.
When it's being written, this one does it right.
Very much so.
Something going on, and I don't think any of the players that we know so far fully grasp it.
No. And like I said, that's part of the mystery. Like, there's stuff that we see, but there's clearly that thing in the back of the mind where you go, no, there's more than this. There's definitely more than this. And them having to navigate it together that's the story.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's the hook. How they get us to that point where they're in it together is so well done.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because you're absolutely right too. Because it's one of those things where story-wise, it should be so straightforward. It's this person versus this person.
Yeah.
But the level of complication makes it wonderful.
Yeah.
Makes it wonderful. I definitely dig this. This is so cool. I love the backstories, the extra content.
Yeah.
Zen and the Art of Assassination.
And that fleshes that character out even more. Like, that's...
See, this is... Okay, so by way of doing a backstory piece, to have like a... What will we call this? It's not filler. It's a backup feature?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably a better way to describe it.
Yeah, backup feature. If you are an independent creator and you want to tell a story, but there are characters that you need to flesh out, maybe tell a little bit of history, whatever, you can do a backup story and flesh out things. Don't think that just because it's not within the set, straightforward narrative that you can't take an opportunity. You absolutely can.
Yeah.
Brilliantly done. Truly brilliantly done. All right, so next up is Disaster Inc.
Oh, Join the Future too.
Oh, wait, you're right. Sorry, not Disaster Inc. I didn't read that. Join the Future 2. Yeah. Zach Kaplan, writer and creator. Pyotr Kowalski, artist.
Yeah. One of two amazing Westerns this week.
Dude, the Western vibe is so strong.
Yeah.
But can you only limit this as a Western descriptor?
Because there's like a social commentary going on at the same time that elevates it to something more than just like a revenge story.
It's like sci-fi Western. Is there a term? We got to coin a term for that. What would you guys call a mash blend of sci-fi and Western? We need a name.
And don't say Firefly.
Yeah, no.
Easy.
That's come on, guys. Come on. Put some thought into it. That's a title. That's not a genre name.
Yeah.
You can do better. But like the revenge setup is classic.
Yeah.
But that twist of the future sci-fi aspect, man. Because like I was really hoping. Wait, where are you at? I was hoping he had a chance.
Yeah.
I really was.
Yeah.
Because that was gonna make me like, it's not.
No.
In order for it to be a revenge story, you gotta have a reason.
Yep.
Gotta have a reason.
And this one opens up with one heck of one.
Oh my God.
At the end of the first issue, there was an attack on the... If you haven't read the first issue,
Yeah.
Let's rewind a bit. There are these cities in the future where everybody has healthcare, everybody has basic universal income, everybody has a job if they want one, everything that you could possibly want.
Right.
But then there are people that have chosen to live outside these cities in pockets of low tech, like think like 1800s Wild West type situations, and they're perfectly content to do that. But there is somebody coming through and trying to force these people to live into these cities. And this is where we pick up where it's another one of those small towns.
Right.
There's a push being made, like, hey guys, come on, just leave all this stuff behind.
Come to the city.
Yeah.
It's all good. We'll have everything you need.
Yeah. They say no. At night, the very end of the story, they're ambushed, and the town is getting massacred. And this is where it picks up with issue 2.
Man. This is another one where characterization-wise, we had a glimpse at the soul of what was supposed to be a smarmy, slimy, snaky person.
That's what that wrinkle really ratchets it up, because I'm like, is the intent good? The execution to get there?
That's the question. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like that, and that's what makes a story so cool. Even when you know the parts and pieces, but you still have no real idea of where it's going.
There you go.
Awesome. Clem is a young female protagonist. I love her sharpness.
Yeah.
She's not afraid to get into it.
Yeah.
And when we first meet her in the first issue, she's having like a severe asthma attack.
Yeah.
So she's got a clear, like, embedded weakness here. Still, I would not trifle with her.
Yeah.
Like,
especially not now.
No.
Yeah.
Anyone who takes the time to take care of Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Think about that.
Right.
Like, because she's, what, 12 or 13 maybe?
Somewhere in that range.
And then handling that sort of thing single-handedly.
Right. And when she makes the decision, like, this is what I'm doing, don't argue.
Yeah.
Don't argue.
No, she gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Even if it's a matter of, well, I don't know what I can do. I think you're a kid. Don't even let that come out of your face.
Yeah.
Don't even do it.
No, actually, this week, there are a ton of badass female...
Yes. Which is awesome. Like, super hella awesome. I love it. Especially if they are created by female creators, because it's such an authentic voice. Not to say that guys can't, but it's even better when ladies do. So, that's awesome. Okay. Last but not least at all, Undone by Blood, issue 3. Okay, so to my chagrin, I hadn't been reading this.
It's good.
So I'm jumping on in issue 3. I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah. Because there's 2 stories being told at the same time.
At the same time, but they correlate.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one is truly guided by the other, and
yeah.
Like, I'm in awe as a new reader. Like, I'm in awe of like the way that it's mirroring and it's.
Yeah, because this book also has that Western vibe.
Yes.
But part of it does not take place in the Wild West.
Exactly. And that's the cool of it.
Yeah.
When you're bending genre, and it's not about it being sci-fi. It's the notion of the Old West being the guide.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's kind of like if you're a fan of Kill Bill, right?
Yes.
The first one is your classic Shaw Brothers flick.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is a Western.
Western.
It guides it, but it's not your prototypical Western.
Yeah.
Same thing. I think she's gonna accomplish her goals.
Yes. And if she doesn't, there's gonna be a lot of carnage along the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of people that's gonna be hurt in the process. Yeah. Lonnie Nadler, Zach Thompson are the writers and co-creators.
You guys make a great team.
Yeah.
And almost everything they've written together
has been dope. Yeah. Absolutely dope. If you guys are watching, I'm very curious about what your process is. Is it a matter of phone call conversations, or do you guys bat ideas back and forth? One person takes a shot, the other does, some build up on top of it. I'm super curious about that. Okay, the artist, Sammy Cavella?
Cavelia? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because there's almost 2 different styles used.
Yeah. I actually got to give a shout out to Jason Wordy, the colorist, because I think that has a lot to do with it. The palette for the Old West stuff is different from the other time period, and it creates that division.
Exactly.
And it's so freaking cool.
Yeah.
You pick up on it right away. Yeah, man, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I love the secretary. She's like my favorite character
because she's creepy.
I mean, like I can hear her voice. Like I 100% can hear her voice. Okay, so you've read this entire series.
Yeah.
You've been following it.
Yeah. So it's the story that takes place. There's with the 2 stories that are going on. Both of them are revenge. Somebody has done something wrong to somebody, and they're now on a quest to make things right in a very Punisher style. Mm-hmm. This young lady something has happened to somebody, members of her family, and she is now working her way up the food chain, trying to figure out who was responsible for it and how she can take her shot.
Right.
And it's very noirish in the sense of how every person that she's encountering along the way is a scumbag, and they're so well executed. Like you said, there's a party scene where I felt like she was about to find the people, and the twist. But the dialogue of all these people involved,
oh my God,
is so amazing and romantic.
If this were not the culture of cancellations, I would expect to see somebody with that on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Now, if you do this now,
it is
you're done.
Yeah.
Like, don't run for office. Don't run a race of any type. Sprinting 4x4, you're done.
Yeah, it's
but it's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Because, oh my God, like, in the situation,
It's, I mean, you might be able to get away with saying it to your wife. Maybe. Depends on what you've done lately. Or you might get stabbed anyway. I don't know. I just wouldn't risk it. I can't wait to share it though, because I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like you're absolutely right though. The noir part is so true because everyone kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like everyone.
Yeah. She's in the role that would normally be the private investigator.
Yeah.
But except it's super, super personal. And like almost like a David Lapham Stray Bullets kind of vibe going on for that one. Which then just makes the Western story stand out even more because it's stylistically different, but I'm trying to figure out how to, like, it dovetails so well.
Now, obviously this is my first entrance to this guy. Do we see him often? Have you seen him before? Okay. Does he always dress like that? Because the combination of this shirt and those shorts, I feel, because I mean,
Yeah, it's a very,
it's a dichotomy. Like I wouldn't expect it. I wouldn't expect it.
Not two pieces of clothing that normally get paired together.
Nope. But I expect. No, I can't even pretend to be like I expect to see somebody cosplay that. You wouldn't make it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't make it at all. No one would know that that's from a book. Like they would be like, "You're done."
Yeah, it's
You would make it into the con floor. But this dude, though,
yeah,
what a move!
right.
What a move!
And the way it's illustrated from her perspective
so
afterwards,
freaking cool. Like Steranko would be proud.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
I think that's where I'm at with it. Steranko would be so proud of the execution here because it is that dope.
Yeah.
100%. Oh.
Yeah. Great books this week from those 6. And quick heads up to our viewers, some of these books, the first issues are actually strip cover returnable this week. So
Jump in there quick.
yeah, before they disappear,
Yeah.
you're going to want to pick up those first issues
100%.
and get them read.
Yeah, definitely do that. Read some good books, man, because they're out here.
Yeah.
They're definitely out here. Speaking of some books, I want to give a shout out to, because I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Javon Jordan has an awesome book called The Salve. I think it's The Salve. I think that's how you pronounce it. I've only read the book. I've not talked to him to understand exactly how it's pronounced. But it is currently available. Issue 3 is currently available on Kickstarter, and it is doing a phenomenal job. Like it only had like a $2,000 goal. It's almost at $10,000 at this point.
There you go.
With 5 days left, so you can jump in on it. These got some awesome covers. They've got one cover that's like an homage to Scary Stories to Tell After the Dark.
Really?
Yeah. And it's creepy and perfect and beautiful. Definitely check that one out. It's already funded, guys. So jump on, get you some good reads. Holler at him. I think he'll send you the digitals of 1 and 2 if they're not a part of this package.
Yeah.
Read it. It's fun.
Can't lose.
Do it now. Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this because I enjoyed this.
Yes.
This was some good reading, good stuff. If you did enjoy it, click the like.
Yeah. And then the bell.
Yes. Because that subscription style, we need that. We need that action. Because you need that action.
Yeah.
Dropped into your mailbox, your DM every week.
Sliding in.
Us. That's right.
Yeah.
You like it.
Like a lubricated Pete Rose.